course record was set in 2013 by Saugatuck. The top 9 crews from last year are all returning, so this is going to be a really strong field here. Bow number 1, the reigning champion, is Alexandria Community Rowing. They've got 4 medalists in this crew. Doing a nice job. Looks like they may have opened up a gap. It's very hard to say coming around the corner here. This could be about the starting margin, so they still have to dig down and do some work if they want to hold on to that first place position.
But in second place is bow marker number 3, Lake Union. So they've evidently passed the number 2 crew, which is Berkeley out of California.
Yeah, so Lake Union doing a great job. So they've already been closing in on the Alexandria crew for about the last mile. So Alexandria has got to really dig deep. They're going through the Elliott Bridge. Lake Union now energized by the passing that they did earlier of the Berkeley crew. Berkeley crew returns the same rowers to this event. They had a blast last year. They're looking to hold their position even though Lake Union has passed them. So Lake Union and that HOCR gliding through the bridge, looking very nice. Bow number 4 in green is the Minneapolis Rowing Club. Doing a nice job here, trying to close the gap a little bit there on the Berkeley crew.
You know, I thought the spacing was a little wide, and now we see a big lump of crews together. What is that? 3 or 4 boats close packed together. You don't get a string of gaps without a bunch coming by.
Yeah, that's going to be very tight on the buoy line. There are 2 crews that look like they want to maintain that buoy line. Have we got any bow numbers on them yet, Tom? Ooh, someone's getting pushed wide. Bow number 7 is getting pushed wide. That is Lake Merritt. Out of Oakland, California. Bow number 8 charging in on the inside of that is Chinook. Chinook has had a fine showing already in this regatta. Bow number 6, Ann Arbor Rowing Club, is between them. And on the buoy line in the white hats
is 11.
Is bow 11, Marlowe, the GB crew, doing a fantastic job. Bow number 11 charging up into the single digits here. Let's go, Marlowe.
Wow.
They've won this event twice in the women's 40 plus back in 2014 and 2015, and they're looking for it today. So they're chasing down bow number 6 from Ann Arbor. They're going right through. Well rowed, Marlowe.
Bow marker number 9 coming up. That's Conabear Rowing Club out of Seattle.
Very strong program, very strong. Bow number 9 now, Conabear in the yellow and black. Bow number... Ten is right here now on the buoy line. That is the New Haven Rowing Club from Oxford, Connecticut. And they have pushed wide the bow number 2, who we expected to see earlier in this race. Bow number 2, the Berkeley crew. Bow number 10 now, New Haven entering the arch. Berkeley just behind them. A big gap opened up between these crews and the next bow number around the bend.
It looks like 12, but when the coxswain sits up, you can't always read the bow number.
It does look like bow number 12. That'd be Gentle Giant. Those are the colors of Gentle Giant, the gold and light purple on the blades there.
Also a big supporter of the regatta.
A great moving and storage company that wanted to give back to the sport of rowing. They hire a lot of Olympic oarsmen and women over at that moving company. They've done a lot to give back to the sport by starting the Gentle Giant Rowing Club over on the Mystic. Bow number 13, Andover crew rowing out of Wayland, Massachusetts. Bow number 16 is pressing them, though. The Marin crew, always a strong crew from the Bay Area over in Green Bay, California. Bow number 16, Marin in red. Right behind them, though, is bound number 20, Charging Hard. This is the Carolina Masters from Carborough, North Carolina. And both of them have gotten through bound number 14, the Potomac Rowing Club from Washington, D.C. 19 on the outside of the buoy line now, the Green Lake crew from Seattle, right outside of the Potomac Red Blades. Got a lot of fans here for these women's fours. And Potomac still holding that slight lead over Green Lake. Green Lake trying to overtake. Decisions have got to be made. Do we want the inside or the outside of this next corner? 19 trying to make that decision. She's taking the buoy line there, taking the buoy line. A little overlap there. No contact yet, but nerves of steel with these two coxswains. That's amazing. Bound number 18 out in front. This is the Sea-Base Rowing out of Newport Beach, California. A new rowing club out of Southern California. Welcome to the head of the Charles, Sea-Base Rowing. Well, they've done a nice job passing bound number 15, North Suburban Crew from Skokie, Illinois. It's bound number 15 here in the dark hull and the dark jerseys. I think we have still at least two crews left in this event to come by Cambridge Boat Club at bound number 15 now, the North Suburban Crew now entering the Elliott Arch. Nice flat conditions, but you can see there are little puffs of wind. But overall, just a fantastic day here for the head of the Charles. So different from some years past. We've been wearing our snow boots up here.
I think announcing is the coldest job.
I think it's the best job. And again, we are unofficial, as we think we may even have some more crews to pass by our station here, but unofficial fastest time right now was indeed that Marlowe crew who started back in bow number 11 and passed a handful of crews to potentially officially be named the winners. A great row.
And bow marker number 17, I'll let you announce that crew, Ellen.
Yeah, this is the Greater Lawrence Rowing Association, Greater Lawrence out of Lawrence, Massachusetts, my hometown. So they've got white blades here, dark hull, white jerseys and white hats. This is Greater Lawrence Rowing. Morrissey Bronder, just age 18, Deb Lasota, Margaret Orn, Amy Franz, and Jane Waldeman. Greater Lawrence is newer club to make the scene. They've got juniors and masters. And they're doing a nice job here in the head of the Charles. Welcome, Greater Lawrence.
We're still looking for a couple entries, unless they've scratched here in the Women's Masters 4.
What do you need? A 10mm wrench to repost.